And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful campus of the South Kent School here in South Kent, Connecticut for a 14U matchup between the Icehawks of northwestern Connecticut. There they are. And the Riverhawks skating out of Shelton with those sharp new RH jerseys. Referees securing the sin bin doors. That one looks like a little bit tricky. Checking in with our official scorers. There they are, there we go. And the Riverhawk 5 skate out. These Bantams in the colors of the Trinity College Bantams. Coach Heslin getting a few more insights imparted to his skaters before they take the ice. Word is that the Icehawks are going to split time between the goalies today. Tristan Camp will get the start, and if the team group chat is accurate, Eli Couric will take the second half. Coming in around 8 minutes into the second period. But we'll see. Coach's plans can change.
They're in the bucket.
Got two referees. Icehawks are enthusiastic. Sturdivant to Antonelli in the corner. Antonelli comes in. These Icehawks have energy right off the bat, right away from the opening drop, despite the fact that they're coming off a doubleheader yesterday and surely must have been gassed last night. I know at least one Icehawk who was quite fatigued after the doubleheader yesterday. Thomas Heslin gains the puck with a strong and clean check. Good opportunity produced by that Heslin dispossession, but Icehawks not able to capitalize quite. In some way, it's a game of math. Number of quality possessions, percentage of finishes, plus defense. Some clean hits here from the Riverhawk Bantams. Shout out to my broadcast partner, JT Shem, not able to be with us today. I'll see if I can fill the airtime without the straight man. And we've got a face-off here in the near side, at least to me, the near side. Center ice dot on the right. Icehawks skating left to right. Riverhawks going right to left. No last names on the jerseys of the Riverhawks, so I'm just going to be referring to them by number. Maybe somebody will bring me up a roster. Let's see. Sturdivant into the corner, digging and digging. Drops it to Wolf. Flicks it to DeRoberts. Back to Sturdivant. Tries to get Shem in the wing spot for the breakout. Not quite able to connect. Camp covers. Icehawks get a change. Croft, Vidal, and Shook are out, along with Neeb and Wolf will stay. Looks like the Icehawks are skating 3D today, with Ryder Press absent. I believe that Ryder was called up as a backup offensive lineman for the New York Giants today. Are the Giants playing today? I should have picked a team I knew was playing. So Ryder is, I think, in pads for the New York Giants today. Ready to take the field if needed. So not able to be here with the Icehawks. Neeb to Vidal. Vidal gains possession, shoots it to the side of the net. Nice opportunity there with Will Neeb going almost coast to coast. Croft helping out on D, puts it on goal. Vidal digs it out of the corner, back to Neeb. Neeb on net, blocker saved by the Icehawks goalie. Shook collects. Shook to Forenbach. Icehawks keep it in the zone. 5-on-5 hockey, but it's staying in the zone for the Hawks. With their third line, no less. That third line attitude, let's just give the guys a break and keep it even. Neeb collects, Icehawks regroup. Forenbach, Vidal. Vidal to Neeb. Neeb enters the zone. Neeb concluded there was offsides. Almost seemed like maybe the referee hadn't. But Neeb did not quite have possession as he entered the zone before the puck, which I think is the rule. Maybe somebody can text me rule clarity. I need to have Bill Camp. Well, I need to have a direct line to Bill Camp when I have questions like this. There's Thomas Heslin, pushes it forward, straight off the faceoff. He's got it on his backhand, shoots. Might have deflected off of the Riverhawks goalie. Either way, the puck ended up making contact with the net. Whistle blows, another faceoff. In the offensive zone. No, it's coming back. That must mean that it went directly off the shot, I think, right? No advantage for the team that puts the puck into the net, I imagine. Heslin pushes it forward again, but this time does not possess. Antonelli gathers, coming through the center. Will Neeb buries the Riverhawk. That might simply be a case of Will being a heck of a lot bigger than the player he's coming up against. It's hard to keep your hands away from a player's face when he's 18 inches shorter than you. Either way, Neeb will sit for a minute and a half.
I didn't call it earlier, so I did it. I know. Let it go as I did.
Icehawks solidify their lineup. Right off the face-off, Camp covers. And 3 seconds of that penalty is killed. And the Icehawks and Riverhawks, Battle of the Hawks. Today is for the Hawk Cup. They face off again. Good stick battle there. Sturdivant and Riverhawks winger, maybe center. Zone is cleared. Riverhawks try to regroup. Sturdivant gaining possession. Some battles here in the neutral zone, which is A-OK for the Icehawks as they kill the penalty. Heads up from Antonelli. He has no trouble possessing that puck and surveying the ice. Antonelli with a couple of shots there on the short-handed side of things. Whistle blows. Looks like we'll get a face-off to the right of the Riverhawks goalie. Coach Hesslin's okay with that. 41 seconds remain in the Neeb power play. We got O to Roberts, Sturdivant. Shot blocked by Sturdivant. Forenbach heads up. Good idea by Vidal on the breakout pass with 4 players only. Sturdivant goes wide. Centering pass is controlled. And shot is held by the Riverhawks goalie. I said earlier that was Nick Vidal. It is not. That is O who made that breakout pass that got that opportunity started. Neeb will come out of the box in 3 seconds. Icehawks win the face-off. Back to Wolf at the blue line. Puck down in the corner. We're back 5-on-5. Referee secures the penalty box door, which is always great to see them keeping safety in mind. Jonathan Roberts gets it into the zone and changes. Josh Shook, always like he's shot out of a cannon when he comes off the bench for the start of his shift. Makes things difficult for the Riverhawks. 10 minutes to go here in the first period. We're scoreless. Wolf across his own blue line, red line, clean entry. Nifty go and an opportunity of a centering pass. Clever attempt at a board pass to Croft. Croft battles in the corner. Here we have the Croft-Shook-Vidal line. Slap shot from the blue line from the Riverhawks. And the Icehawks breaking out with some speed. Vidal with a clean entry. He's in the corner. Shook's in front. Croft in the high slot. Neeb on the near side D at the point. Neeb gets a helpful deflection from the Riverhawks. Put it closer to the goal, but not on goal. Wolf finds Vidal. Coach Hesslin calls for speed. Coach Hesslin gets what he wants out of these players. Vidal digging and digging. Can't quite hold it. Big size variation among the Riverhawks. They got some big skaters and they've got some smaller kids. Many of whom are real quick. I suppose the Icehawks do too. There's Antonelli with speed into the zone. He's got help. Nifty pass from Antonelli. Neeb gets some good wood on it. Whistle blew. Puck was sliding loose after the whistle blew. That's always a tricky one. Got to make the referee feel a little sheepish sometimes when the whistle blows and puck's still floating around. Faceoff goes into the corner. Third event chasing. Hesslin recovers. Nice centering pass. Antonelli can't quite get to it. Feet of the Riverhawks intervened. Always impressive when the referees calmly watch the puck rim behind them. Imagine one thing they like to do is not get hit by the puck. We saw a referee just get hammered by a puck into the corner yesterday. He did not enjoy it. Antonelli digging. Hesslin there to support. 2-on-2 battle in the corner continues. Sturtevant is ready whenever the battle ends. Neeb keeps it in, rims it to Antonelli in the far corner. Antonelli cleverly gets it deep. Icehawks definitely controlling the physicality of this game so far. Just not able to get any clean looks. Time of possession does not always equal winning. Neeb collects the loose puck at the blue line. Strong wrist shot through traffic. Beats the Riverhawk goalie high. I think that was over the right shoulder of the goalie. Not sure if he had a clean look at it. He certainly might not have, given all the traffic that was in front of him. But he had dropped down a little bit, which makes you think that he saw the shot, or at least was aware that there was a shot. There was a strong shot by Neve. Nobody has to be ashamed by getting beat by that one. Oh, takes it deep into the corner, centers. Riverhawks clear. No ice. Wolf with a backhand. Oh, digging. Wolf collects. Oh, across the goal mouth with confidence to Roberts. We have a whistle. Possible offsides on the Riverhawks. Riverhawks skate out of Shelton. They've got laser tag. First of all, they've got a second floor rink. They've also got laser tag. You know you got a good facility if there are 2 floors and laser tag. Little tip from Neve. Camp handles with his glove. Neve comes through the middle. Nice pass to Shem. Shem carries deep, puts it in front, bounces around at the top of the crease. We're going to see a high stick here. Looks like we got a high stick. Icehawks going to go on the power play for a minute and a half. We've got Neve, Sturdivant, Antonelli, and Hessler. A lot of different ways that group can score, especially when they're 5-on-4. That might be the start of my hockey poem. Sturdivant to Heslin. Heslin shouldered as he tries to get off a shot. Takes the juice out of it. Puck clears his own. Neve collects. Antonelli has some open ice. Tight turn to the boards, just like Coach Camp says. Excellent breakout pass from O to Heslin. Heslin to his backhand. And a strong positional save from the Riverhawks goalie. Riverhawks with 2 goalies. We'll see what they do with that today. If they split, or one goes the whole time, or maybe it's a competitive game time decision. Referee taking care of the dot. Repainting it maybe? Neve, righty shot on the left side. Sturdivant digging. Keeps the puck in the zone comfortably. Clever pass to Heslin in the high slot. Heslin puts it over the boards. We've got a stick loose. Not sure where that came from. I imagine the player is now on the bench, maybe? Antonelli with gobs of composure. Looked to be skating across the face of the goalie from right to left. Drew it back, stopped, saw some net in the upper right, the goalie's glove side, and he put it there. That was a pleasure to watch. We got a really good look at it here in the Crow's Nest, and I hope you all did too. But you could see exactly what Antonelli could see and the opportunity that he had, and he executed it. 2-0 Icehawks. Vidal, Croft, and Shook. Vidal behind the net. Puts it on net. To no avail. Camp skates to the bench. We're going to have a penalty here. A Riverhawks penalty. 92 is going to the box. Not getting a lot of visual signal from the referees here on the previous penalties. What was the call? Roughing call here on 92, I think I said. Minute and a half. Icehawks have Antonelli, Heslin, Sturdivant, and Neeb. I think we might call them the PP1 line. I think they'd be my PP1 line. And I certainly understand the strategic decision from Coach Heslin. Excellent. Offsides. Riverhawks don't like to have a outside of the zone face-off during their power play, but that's what they get. During the penalty kill, they'll be happy to have it. Excuse me. Camp with his stick pushes it aside. Collects. Need confident going through contact, and well, he should be. Riverhawks able to keep this in the neutral or offensive zone so far during this power play or penalty kill for them. 56 seconds remaining on the power play for the Hawks. Ice of the ice variety. Riverhawks get it deep. Neeb will collect. Camp getting more and more confident with his stick. Neeb with speed to Antonelli. Heslin is getting deep. Neeb cuts in. Antonelli was there, but the Riverhawks tender, that one's for you, JT. Riverhawks tender is able to cover. That was the old two-handed, I'm going to throw everything on it cover. I can't tell if the broadcast is a little bit tilted. I feel like we're sloping down to the right a little bit. If there are any viewers and they want to text me and tell me that it's tilted, I'll try to fix it between periods. Sturdivant behind the goal, 18 seconds remain on the Icehawks power play. Leaves it for Neeb in the corner. Neeb back to Sturdivant. 2-0. Through the neutral zone to Antonelli. Heslin avoids the offsides call. Offsides call not totally avoided. Eventually it comes. And the Riverhawks have to be pleased with that penalty kill. They get through the minute and a half clean. Croft, Vidal, shook. Croft taking the face off. Looks like he's trying to push it back, maybe? We'll see what he tries to do. He does push it back to Wolf. Sturdivant carries it in, dispossessed. Shook. Keeps it in the zone, but it does clear. No ice coming, no ice. Foreign-Bach covers a lot of ice. Gets it to Croft. Croft to Vidal. Requires some slow camera work. Wolf has his eyes up. Intercepted on this first Sunday of the NFL season. Intercepted there as he tries to get it out of the Icehawks defensive zone. And the puck ultimately comes harmlessly to Camp, and he covers it. 2:27 remaining in the first period. Icehawks up 2 over their Hawk counterparts from the river. I guess that would be the Housatonic River down in Shelton, I think. And the Housatonic not too far from where we are, so not sure if anybody paddled upstream to get to the game today, but I think they could have. Nice leave there to DeRoberts. DeRoberts puts it behind the net. Jonathan DeRoberts, cool as you like. Cool cool as you like. I'll use that soccer phrase here during the Champions League season. Jonathan Roberts finds the puck on his stick in front of the goal. He didn't have all the time in the world, but he had an instant, and he knew what to do. And that ability is, as Coach Heslin and any coach knows, priceless. To be able to keep your head in that time and place, look and see what you have and put it away, that's worth gold. Jonathan Roberts gets the goal, puts the Icehawks up 3. Coach Heslin calls for more forecheck. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more forecheck. There's a whistle. Suspecting offsides, maybe? I don't know. Maybe the puck went into over the half wall. Regardless, we're playing hockey again, bantam hockey. Heslin to Sturdivant. Sturdivant eyes up. Antonelli on the top of the crease in a battle. Antonelli battling hard. Heslin comes away with it. Well, the battle continues in the corner. Sturdivant giving chase. We have a 5-person battle here. I think Coach Heslin has been working on puck battles in practice because these Icehawks have been winning a lot of them. We've got a high step. Sturdivant will visit the penitentiary. 1 minute and a half. High sticking. 39 seconds, so this penalty will cross over into the second period. Icehawks up 3-0. Good intel from JT Shem telling me that the camera only looks crooked if the puck's in our zone, the Icehawks offensive zone. Hopefully that's true, and I'll try to make the adjustment when that happens. I don't say if that happens, I say when, because in the Icehawks' first and third period offensive zone, this is the problem area that I'm pointing out right now for some reason. Puck will be there most likely in the first and third periods if the first 15 minutes and 46.3 seconds of the first period is any indication, because the Icehawks have controlled the puck. Icehawks on the penalty kill. Got Croft. Oh takes it with speed. Riverhawks goalie covers. 2.5 remaining in the quarter. In the period. Got Neeb. Neeb's going to take the face-off. Coach Heslin's instructions indicate. Korenbach, Neeb, and Croft. Coach Heslin likes to take intelligent advantage of those late period face-offs, which happen a little more often than I would expect, to get a strong, heavy stick there and try to fire a righty shot from the right side, a lefty shot from the left side, try to fire the puck on the goalie and see if they can find a hole as the period expires. Well, we're 1/3 of the way through the game, or at least through regulation. 1/3 of the way through regulation. Icehawks have a 3-0 lead. Lots of terrific matchups over the years between many of these Icehawks and their Riverhawk counterparts. Most likely some of these young Riverhawks. I really want to call them Bantams because of those Trinity College colors and the fact that this is Bantam hockey. I'll try to avoid that. Split event back in the box for 51 more seconds. Riverhawks skating left to right, Icehawks skating right to left. Referee checks with the timer. Croft comes away with the puck after O takes a center. Orenbach, clean entry into the zone with speed, takes it wide. Croft playing some D here, it seems. Or not. Hard to tell. Well, they say when you get your first hit of Bantam hockey, you know you're alive. Well, John Croft, he knows he's alive right now. Well, the Riverhawks clear their own zone. Not what coach is hoping for. And the Icehawks kill the penalty. Three 0. 15:04 remaining here in the second period. We'll have a face-off to my right. And your right too if you're watching the game. This referee throws it down in a little more controlled way than some that we've seen recently. We've seen some full wind-ups from referees lately, firing the puck into the ice at face-offs. Camp does not cover, handles it with his stick. Very nice job by the young goaltender. Lots of passing here from Coach Heslin's squad. Josh Shook keeps it in. Shook, Vidal, and Heslin. Backed by Wolf and Neve. Riverhawks lead the zone. Penalty coming.
Gotta call it both ways.
Young Riverhawk collecting himself after he looks into the eyes of God, aka the shoulders of Thomas Heslin. He's checking his own vital signs. Hope the youngster's doing okay. That was a significant bit of contact there. Riverhawks will have a 90-second power play. It's like a possible left leg injury as the Riverhawk is helped off the ice. He's got not putting any weight on that left leg, left skate. Try to get the number from that young fella. Number 8, Carl Yastrzemski is helped to the bench. He seems to have a smile on his face, but that leg is not feeling great right now. We'll keep track of number 8 as the game goes on.
What's the call?
And we have a restart here. Riverhawks, 90 seconds of skater advantage, man advantage. I'm not sure all these guys are men. I'm sure my son's not a man. So we're going to call it skater advantage. This appears to be the most energy and success the Riverhawks have had in attacking the net, but just as I say that, Connor O goes the other way. He has a way of taking away opportunities from opponents. Riverhawks keep it in the zone. Coach Heslin has Need DeRoberts and Forenbach, as the Riverhawks will get 5 new skaters after the power play offsides is called against them. And we have a face-off right at center ice. It almost looks like the start of the game, but it's not, because the Icehawks are up 3. Gains possession for the Riverhawks. Riverhawks trying to get it deep, but not able to. That's not going to be icing, but Neeb is going to collect it. Riverhawks just having a little trouble stringing passes together right now. Another neutral zone face-off during the Riverhawk power play. Neeb, Antonelli, Forenbach, and Sturdivant. Second-year Bantams all out there for Coach Heslin. And Coach Camp and Coach Roberts, too. 3-0 Icehawks. 12:59 to go in the second period. They're on the penalty kill. 5 seconds to go in the penalty, and the Riverhawks will not get any opportunities because Will Neeb is skating the puck up the ice. Icehawks are 5-on-5. Thomas Heslin straight onto the ice. Love it. Sturdivant digs. Antonelli and Heslin mining for goal in the corner. Heslin gains possession, gets it to Sturdivant behind in the Gretzky spot, I think we might call it. And the centering pass doesn't find anybody. Antonelli with speed behind the net. He's got his eyes up. Neeb at the point. Neeb shoots and Heslin looks for the deflection. That would have been a troublesome deflection for the Riverhawks goalie if Heslin had been able to get there with it. Hit him, calls the Riverhawks coach, and he's probably right. As the puck bounced around in front of his goalie. And we're going to have an icing call here. 11:32 to go. Icehawks dealing with the absence of Ryder Press today. Ryder has had a strong opening in the season, but his absence, his presence surely would have helped the Hawks. They do not seem to be suffering from his absence. Up 3-0 over the boys from Shelton. We've got Vidal, Shook, and Croft trying to go right to left. Josh Shook lines up his opponent and puts his shoulder into him. Josh Shook has been looking forward to checking hockey for many years, no doubt. Nick Vidal with a skillful little hand drop to himself. Regains possession, takes it into the zone, beats the Icehawks' first defender and almost beats the second defender. With the feeling that Vidal's going to pull the trigger real soon, and he does. Puts it high against the glass. Nick Vidal with 2 goals in the second game yesterday. No, 3 goals in the second game yesterday. Hat trick. Very strong shot for a youngster. Very strong shot for anybody, really. Croft, Forenbach, Vidal, battling. Sorry, all this near side action is hard to see, probably. I'm not skilled enough with the camera. You can see and hear it. They're digging. Vidal wires it with the RH Riverhawk goalie. Secures it with his glove. Tristan Camp, maybe with 2 minutes to go in his day. If Eli Kurek is going to enter the game halfway through. Word is that Coach Heslin has had to implement a very strict team rule about not checking your fantasy football team on the bench during the game. There's a very serious fantasy football league among these Icehawks Phantom A players. And with the first Sunday of the NFL season underway, hopefully they haven't committed too many brain cells to whether or not they made the right decision on their flex player. Oh, to Antonelli in the high slot. Antonelli puts it towards the goalie. DeRoberts digging. Antonelli with a chance. Blocked. Meade keeps it in. Puts it deep into the far corner. High IQ play. Looked like that puck was going to be possessed. And it made sense for the Hawk D-man to be backing up. But then when the Riverhawk player missed it, all of a sudden Wolf found himself in position to be part of an offsides call. And so we'll face off here, 5-on-5. 9 minutes to go here in the second period. We're about at the halfway point of this hockey game. Need with speed. 3-on-2. Coach Heslin identifies it correctly. Hot pass to Heslin from Neeb. Heslin tries to one-time it, can't quite connect. Neeb covering tons of ice. He's the lead on the offensive play, and he's the lead in the defense about 3 seconds later. Heslin in the corner. Takes a shoulder into the shoulder. Puck deflected on Neeb's shot and flies high into the net. At the exact 8-minute point, which answers our question about the Icehawks goaltending for the day, as Tristan Camps exits the ice and Eli Kurek says hello to the crease. The crease that is very familiar to him at this point, early in the season. Vidal, Croft, and Shook. Croft tries to tie up the Riverhawks center. Back to Forenbach at the point. To Wolf, to Shook. Vidal ends up on the ice. Croft trying to get a stick on the redirection from Shook. Not quite able to. I don't know exactly where that whistle came from, but we're going to have a face-off. We've got a penalty coming. Coach appears to be picking someone to go in the penalty box. Tells 72 to get back on the ice, and he told somebody else to get in the penalty box. I really wish Bill Camp was in the arena. What was that?
Too many men.
Okay, too many skaters on the ice there. Minute and a half penalty. That makes sense that not quite able to identify who committed the penalty because 6 skaters committed the penalty, or maybe the coach did. Either way, Icehawks have a power play, and floor number 63 has been designated for assignment in the penalty box. Doing his penance in the penitentiary. If anyone's ever in Philadelphia and looking for a good way to spend a morning, I recommend strongly a visit to the Eastern States Penitentiary. Terrific historic site with an audio tour narrated by Steve Buscemi. It is an absolute treat. Josh Shook back to Wolf at the point. Wolf wins the puck. Oh, doesn't quite keep it in the zone. He retained the puck, but it exited the zone apparently. And Icehawks power play has 36 seconds remaining. This was a too many men on the ice power play. The question about whether or not these youngsters are men remains open, but we're not going to settle that one today. And that puck goes over the bench. Coach Camp not quite able to make the save on that. He reached with his right hand, but he's a lefty glove. Coach Camp is a lefty glove. That's probably why he had a hard time with it. Puck is retrieved, back on the ice. Coach Mike DeRoberts retrieved the puck. Coach DeRoberts, not a cold guy, loves to be in the rink in his shorts. I wonder if he would coach in his shorts. Maybe he does coach in his shorts. I just haven't seen it. Shem, nice little breakout type pass to O. I bet there's another name for that pass. I should figure it out. O with a little toe drag, backhanded crossing pass over the top of the crease. Lots of toe dragging here. Need retains possession. Need to O. O to DeRoberts. DeRoberts with a strong shot. Borenbach recovers. Riverhawks kill the penalty. They got 77 back on the ice, or 77 is on the ice. I think the 63 was serving and he left to go to the bench. Borenbach keeps it in. Neeb will collect. Neeb to Shem. Riverhawks gather. Borenbach. We've got ice coming. All right, Eli Carrick has had 2.5 minutes almost to get himself introduced to the game. Most of that was on the power play, so we'll see if he gets much action now that the Riverhawks are skating 5. To the right of the Riverhawks goalie, we've got a face-off. Heslin puts it into the left corner. Riverhawks gather. Wolf does a nice job keeping it in the zone, puts it on net. Stick deflection to the corner. Antonelli, plenty quick on his feet to gather most pucks in a one-on-one puck battle in the corner, and he does. Heslin with speed into the zone. He's got Antonelli to his side. Very close. Very good idea. Coach Heslin implores his skaters to move the puck. Riverhawks generally finding it difficult to connect on their passes. Oh, sorry for the lack of view there. Antonelli took a shot, put it over the crossbar. Heslin with a nice little pass and I'm trying to think of the Capitals player's name. The second leading scorer in NHL history, or what's his name? So-and-so's corner. Oh boy, JT Shem wouldn't have any trouble with this one. Icehawks playing heads-up hockey with the puck on their stick, looking for teammates. We got a one-on-one here. Shot goes off of Kurick's glove into the net. Icehawks will get 5 new. Riverhawks will get a few new, and we've got a timeout. Not sure who called that timeout. Suspecting it was the Riverhawks because their coach has some stuff on his whiteboard that he wants to demonstrate. He's pointing, gesticulating. Team's listening. He's gathered around. He's putting his fist into his open palm. Making eye contact with lots of players. This is good stuff. I have no idea what the words are, but the look is good. It says bear down, bear down. It's like a visit to the doctor's office. Get up hard, get shots on net. Takes all of us, I think I heard also. 1, 2, 3 Hawks, all right. Icehawks getting a similarly insightful, clear message from Coach Heslin. 1, 2, 3 Icehawks is the call. Riverhawks, center is 88, facing Croft in this 5-on-5 face-off following the timeout. Neve rims it, exit the zone. We could have an ice here. No ice. Croft gathers, is put into the boards. He's digging. Gets it to Neve. Neve puts it directly into the upper thigh of Josh Shook. Josh Shook knows he's alive. He just got hit by a puck and then hit by a Riverhawk, and he's the first forward back on D. Check him out. And Coach Heslin, of course, sees it. Good hustle, Shook, he calls out. I think Josh Shook pops out of bed in the morning early, just ready to go. And I bet he passes out hard asleep early also, because he makes the most out of life. Certainly makes the most out of his shifts. Will Neve with a clean entry into the zone. He's got Josh Shook on the far side. Josh doing a nice job getting to the back door. Neve gets it to him. Difficult chance. That was I could have called that one. Hands to the back of the head check. And that doesn't work. To be friendly conversation between all 10 Hawks. The 5 River and 5 Icehawks gathered together. Referees nowhere to be seen. The only thing I'm sure about is that one of the Riverhawks has to go back to the bench, and he does. 88 heads back to the bench. Sounds like we've got a 1.5 and 10 coming. I think we're going to have another Riverhawk in the penitentiary to join 92. Seems like we're trying to figure out how many penalties maybe 92 has had.
How many? One, then this is 2 more. So it's 3 total.
We'll try to get this intel from our cracked score and clock crew after the figuring out is concluded.
The third. Yeah. We got a game this contest, so it's 1:30 to 10.
Yeah. What is that for the game?
No. We're still up. Down for a lot.
And was there anything to do with how many penalties you had?
Huh?
Was there anything to do with how many penalties you had? All right. Thank you. So we have a simple 130 and 10. And that is those count as the second and third penalties of the game for 92. And what I'm gathering is that if it were the third and fourth penalties, it'd be a different story. The player might be out for the game, maybe. Either way, that's not what happened. And either he will not play or he will be careful once he gets back in after these 10 minutes. 88 is going out after the penalty expires, which is only fair. He's in there not at all because of his own doing. And so, yeah, send him back out on the ice after the penalty expires. Oh, dispossesses the Riverhawks. Antonelli keeps it in. 2-0 to Heslin in the corner. Teamwork making the dream work right now for these Icehawks. Riverhawks clear the zone on their... Well, the power play's concluded, sorry. I was going to say on their power play, on their penalty kill, but the power play is concluded. 92 is still serving the remainder of his 10-minute penalty, which will carry over into the third period. Oh, we do have Bill Camp in the house. In shorts, no less. I wish I had his cell phone number so I could ask some questions. Oliver Shem goes with speed at the goalie. A nice chance. He saw some opening on the goalie's left, his right. Tries to put it there, and the goalie makes a nice save. Face off to the Riverhawks goalie's right. I didn't notice a goalie change. Oh no, the Riverhawks did change goalies because I think the first goalie went back into the dressing room, took off his gear, and he's now back on the bench just in his helmet. So I must have missed a Riverhawk goalie change. Croft to the point. Shot on net. Shem does a nice job to make that tricky deflection for the goalie. But the Riverhawks' second tender is up to the task. We got a battle against the boards here, just to the left of the half wall. This could take the rest of the period. Icehawks come away with it. Forenbach to Wolf. Wolf to DeRoberts. DeRoberts. Wolf to Forenbach. He's stepping in. And Croft, to his credit, stands in the way and tries to take away the goalie's eyes. I think if it were me, I would be trying to back away as Forenbach came forward looking like he was going to let it rip. But I guess that's why I'm up here and the 14 and 13-year-olds are down there. Croft will take the face-off with Shem to his left, Shook to his right, Forenbach and Knee behind. Croft wins it back to Forenbach. Pouring back into the corner for Shem. Shem in a battle. Wonder if I jinxed this offensive zone time for the Hawks by zooming in. Yes, I did. That's our second period. And 92 from the Riverhawks can go back at 9:13. That's when the end of his 10-minute stretch.
You can go to the bench if you want, then come back.
That's when his 10-minute stretch in the sin bin ends. Coach Heslin, the veteran leader of young men, giving his team up comfortably here a new challenge, a new piece of systems work to focus on, no doubt. They enter the third period of the game, the 9th period of hockey over this weekend. Had a shutout win in the first game yesterday, a shutout win over Socrates, the second win yesterday. There was no goalie change? But he was wearing gear before. Okay, we've got good intelligence here from the scorer's box. There was not a goalie change. What happened was the backup or second Riverhawks goalie realized that he had a broken skate before the game and could not play. He came out to the bench in all his gear, but at a certain point, I think probably understandably decided that he didn't want to wear that gear anymore if he couldn't play, and he went back to the locker room, took off the gear except the helmet, and came back to the bench. So the same goalie has tended the net for the Riverhawks the whole time. The Icehawks, however, have made a change. We now have Eli Couric between the pipes. Tristan Camp protected that net for the first period and a half. Will Need gathers to Josh Shook, to Vidal. Vidal enters with Croft to his right. Croft goes to the net. As it turns out, unnecessarily, because Nick Vidal beats the goalie, I think, over his short side right shoulder, blocker side shoulder. Nick Vidal is a young man, but he's got a man's shot. And he has for a couple of years. He knows how to use it. And that's 4-0 Icehawks. Less than a minute. They score about a minute into the third period. Eli showing off all kinds of skill, going into the corner, controlling the puck with his stick and his glove, keeping his head up, and really shooting the puck high and hard in an attempt to get out of the zone. Will Need gets it out of the zone with speed, enters into the corner, head up, looking for his teammates. Finds Sturdivant in the corner, I think. Next pass doesn't quite connect. Eli's got all kinds of sauce to spare as he puts that puck across 3 lines almost to Antonelli. Coach Heslin calls for speed and he gets it from Sturdivant. Riverhawks get it deep. 63 pushes it forward. 63-5 and I think 21. Riverhawks keep it in the zone. They've got it in the corner. DeRoberts makes a pancake in the corner. The battle continues. Heslin comes away with it. 5 dispossesses Heslin. I think that was a can of corn. Canicorn sent to the Icehawks goalie, Eli Kurrick. 13:24 remaining. Took a nice walk around the South Kent campus here as the rain started to fall. Beautiful campus, very steep hills, challenging place to walk. Seemed like maybe the boys were enjoying some rest time on Sunday, maybe sleeping in, maybe watching some NFL games. DeRoberts with speed, gets it to Shook. Shook puts it into the pad of the goalie who was there in time. Very nice job by DeRoberts and Shook. Neem tries to close the door. Icehawks player and the puck sneak through. Clever pass from Shem to retain possession. Shem finds DeRoberts. DeRoberts to Shook. Icehawks looking to gain possession here as the Riverhawks accidentally pass it out of the zone. Shook to DeRoberts. Those two work together well. Jonathan DeRoberts gets by the Riverhawk defender. Riverhawks regroup. Croft gets out. Vidal in. Croft has a chance. Puts it wide. Vidal's going to let it rip. Just misses to the right. Croft gathers. Puts it in the corner for, I think that's Heslin. Yep. Shook gets it on his blade. Can't quite get the shot off because, Vidal rather. Heslin in the corner, possessing, head up. Croft gets the rebound. Croft gets the rebound again. Puts it in the air. Vidal hits the post. Jonathan DeRoberts right wing, Antonelli left wing, Connor Rose center, Sturdivant right D, Hornbach left D. 11:23 to go, 4-0 Icehawks. We got a shot coming from Sturdivant. Puts it on net, hits the skate of the defender. O collects in the corner, back to Sturdivant, walks it in. Strong shot, blocker save. O collects. And Riverhawks exit with possession. 88, strong skater, strong stick handler, comes with speed. Gets it through Sturdivant. Can't quite get the shot off. Oh, with a nice pass to DeRoberts. DeRoberts forechecking. Sturdivant. Oh, DeRoberts keeping the puck in the zone. Until now, it exits on a deflection. Wood on wood sound, or whatever these sticks are made of. Hornbach collects. Oh, Antonelli. Shot on Kurrick. Pad save. Directed into the corner. Icehawks goalie is very strong at directing the puck out of danger. Roberts disrupts that attempt. Carries it with speed. He's got Antonelli. Finds Antonelli. Can't quite connect. Heslin in the corner. Heslin, who has played some D in the past, seems to be settling very nicely into his second year of playing center all the time. Clever exit from Antonelli to Need. Need with speed, this could be trouble. Nice save from the Riverhawks goalie. Shook, making life difficult for his Riverhawks counterparts. Orenbach trying to keep it in. Heslin, as he so often does, wins the battle, puts it wide. Oh, he thought he saw an opportunity to get that puck up on his stick there, I think. Cycles, cycles, cycles. Where are we going next? He gets Neeb. Nice pass from Heslin. Neeb does a nice job chasing and makes that quality opportunity into a really difficult one for the Riverhawks skater. Riverhawks skater did a nice job with a bigger, faster Neeb coming on him. 88 is a strong player, and he had a one-on-none there on Eli Kirk. He decided he wanted to go to the 5-hole, the nutmeg, and Eli Kirk closed it right up with his stick. He was up high in his, what do we call it, the A spot, and he made what was really a nice opportunity from 88. Their strongest player in a 1-on-0 looked like it wasn't worth a dime. Croft carries it out of the zone, tries to find O, not quite able to. 88 again, entry for the Hawks. A little toe drag behind his skates. I haven't seen that very often. It was a nifty move, but it was interrupted by the Icehawks D. Shem collects from DeRoberts, enters the zone. He's got Croft. Croft to Shem. Croft in the corner, puts it to the center. We just had a very slow speed check from a couple of Bantams who are totally out of gas and decided they just wanted to pin the puck against the boards for a few seconds, which they did. So everybody got to breathe for a minute. Sturdivant puts it on net towards the corner. I think we've got some tired legs right here, not just from this shift or from this game, but in aggregate from the weekend. Shem puts it on net. Riverhawks goalie holds it, and I think all 10 of these skaters are very pleased to be heading back to the bench for a drink of water and some words of wisdom and encouragement from their coaches. Fresh legs on the ice, fresh as they can be here with 7 minutes to go in the period. And what looked like a decent chance for the Riverhawks is just erased by Will Neeb, who, that's what he does. He's fast, he's big, he's skilled, and similar to the role Matt DeRoberts filled on the Pee-wee A-team last year. When you think you've got a chance and Will Neeb is coming on you, it's not really a chance. Neeb behind the net. Very nice pass from, I think that was Jonathan DeRoberts to Thomas Heslin, who goes wide with speed, just like Coach Heslin likes. Really a terrific pass. First from DeRoberts, and then from Heslin. Antonelli controls a bouncing puck and puts it off the goalie who's coming across his crease into the net. That was a hockey goal. And I don't need to look in the score sheet to know that that was Antonelli from Heslin, from DeRoberts. 5-0, Icehawks with 5:55 to go in this game. Riverhawks with a lot of skaters, a lot more than the Icehawks have. We'll see how much fatigue takes out of the Icehawks attack in these last 5 minutes. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 skaters on the bench for the Riverhawks. 6, 7 skaters on the bench for the Icehawks. That's some real Hawk imbalance there. Neeb, quarterbacking, finds Shook. Vidal and O are with Shook as he enters the zone. Puts it to the corner. Vidal collects. A penalty coming. Roughing. Sorry, I should have shown you the referee. Gave us a good signal. That's 21 here. 1.5 minutes for roughing. The old punch to the side. .449 to go. Icehawks on the power play. They got their PP1 squad out there of Sturdivant, Neve, Heslin, O, and Antonelli. Puck exits the zone. Riverhawks trying to make something happen. They've got their PK1 squad out there. This is definitely seemed to be their biggest, strongest skaters. Not that big always equals quality. It often does not. Icehawks trying to make something here. Sturdivant tries to gather behind the net. Neve rims it to O. O carries along the right side. He's got Heslin and Antonelli with him. 28 is between O and the puck right now, but O uses his shoulder to gain an opportunity. Antonelli to Neve, back to Antonelli. In the little kitty corner, Antonelli shoots and it's deflected into the net. 3:46 to go in the game. 27 seconds left in the power play for the Icehawks, and they will get new skaters. Roberts, Croft, and Shem coming out. They'll keep their D. McCusson's skating 3D today. Ryder Press called up to the New York Football Giants. I think Ryder might be a long snapper. Maybe that might be his role on the Giants. Sturdivant to Neve. Neve to the Roberts. Full cross ice pass right on the tape. Roberts is digging. Shem, nice pass to Croft. Croft puts it on. Shem collects the rebound, shoots it, and a nice save and cover, or collection at least, from the Riverhawks goalie. Plenty of opportunities for the Icehawks all day long. I have to give credit to that Riverhawks goalie. He stood up nicely. Not a bad goal among the 5 for the Icehawks. All the way back, calls Coach Heslin. Riverhawks enter the zone. Sturdivant collects. Around to the Roberts. To Croft. Croft and the Roberts have the white face shields, the white cages. They're easy to spot. 10 with a possible chance here. He's going to shoot it as soon as he can because he can feel Forenbach coming on his right side. Shem also with a white cage, gets it to the Roberts, back to Shem. Deep into the corner, 2.5 to go. Roberts chases as the Icehawks exit the zone. Forenbach with a nifty backhanded pass to Sturdivant. for the nausea-inducing camera work. Vidal comes away with it. Heslin, sensing that Vidal's offside, slows his entry very smartly. Shook tried to squeeze one in. It leads to a rebound that's collected by Heslin. Heslin cycles behind the net, puts it at the top of the crease very nicely, and Nick Vidal does something very rare. Not score, he's a very common scorer, but he scores with his backhand. Nick has a very strong shot, often scores with that. Nick Vidal scores with his backhand. So that's Shook to Heslin to Vidal for the goal. I think that's 2 for Nick Vidal, and 5 in the last 2 games. I think that makes it 6-0 Icehawks. A deflection gives Kurek his most difficult chance of the day, sends him sprawling, but he does make the save. Heslin with speed into the zone. He's got Shook and Vidal. 2 goals on 1 shift, maybe? Neeb puts it wide with the slapper. Shook collects and finds himself made into the meat of a bored Riverhawk sandwich. Nice pass from Shook to Vidal. Vidal gets something on it towards the goal, but the save is made. Heslin retains possession. Until now, he regains it with a nice shoulder. More bad camel work by me. 49 seconds to go. Will Neeb through the neutral zone. He's got Vidal with him. Moves the puck behind a little bit, sees what he can find, and what he can find is Heslin. Tries to put it on net. Borenbach does put it towards goal. Pass from Neeb to Vidal. Vidal with a nice deflection, another nice shot, another nice shot. And that's a goal. That's a second straight hat trick for Nick Vidal. I wish I had my hat. I would at least wave it in front of the camera. That one, I'm pretty sure, that was the 3rd shot in that sequence by Vidal. And the shot went off the crossbar. Went off the crossbar, hit the goalie in the back, and trickled in. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. 21 seconds to go in the game. Sorry for the lack of camera work there. Oh, with the puck into the zone, he's got DeRoberts and Antonelli. 9 seconds to go. Riverhawks 84 carries it through the zone, trying to get a last shot off. And it doesn't quite happen. Kurek does the big Boston Bruins style hug with Neeb at the end of the game. Icehawks gather. It's typical of their species. It's sort of a victory dance ritual. When the hunt is successfully concluded, they gather in circles and hug each other in a frenzy of species celebration. And the closely supervised exchange of fists begins. I kind of feel like the sentiment is taken out a little bit of the post-game handshake when it has to be so closely supervised, but I'd hate to see it go away as it did during COVID times. And of course, we know that it can go badly, so it makes sense to have the referees there. So no complaint about the practice, but it does feel a little different when it's got to be closely watched. Kurek and the Riverhawks goalie exchange. A little bit of conversation after the game. Neeb and the Riverhawks goalie exchange a fist pound. Seemed to be a pretty good sporting event almost all around today. Okay, we're signing off. Thanks for joining. Congratulations to the Icehawks. I'm now going to say the S word. That was a shutout, a combined shutout, the third of the weekend for the Icehawks. D giving up nothing. Nothing. All zeros on the guest side of the scoreboard, which I thought was usually the left side of the scoreboard. I thought usually the home was on the right. Regardless, the guest side of the scorebook all blank. Not even a zero. They don't even give them a zero here at South Kent. All blank for the entire weekend. So congratulations to the Icehawks. Phantom A train keeps it rolling. See you next time. Hopefully JT Shen will be here with us next time.